Dude, I thought that fight would be a lot longer. Two more catapult shots and 2 more hits on the warships that are kind of following you. Gunships are not warships; they're gunships, and they're both sinking. And now you guys are kind of sailing around to the northern side of the city, and you think that Silverleaf might know a secret way in. Maybe you guys can dock out. She wants to load up one of the boats after they make sure that nothing's following you guys. She wants to load up one of the shore boats and then head back in on the backside of the city and see if you can sneak into the city on foot. Are you up for that? Stonehand's up for it.
Okay.
Okay, so those two sink. You guys sail for about another half an hour up the shoreline. You're about 2 miles out, so you can just kind of barely see the lights of the city. They shut all the lanterns down on the ship. They shut all the lights out on the ship. They go completely dark, and they anchor the Falling Star out there. And then they put one of the shore boats in. They're going to take you, Stonehand, Silverleaf, and let's see, 4 sailors. So 7 of you guys are going to go in on the shore boat. See if you guys can find a place to land and maybe get back into the city on the backside.
Right.
You guys want to take any disguises with you or anything like that? Or you got about 15 minutes to determine what you want to do with that.
So are we still just wearing armor? Like regular armor that we had?
I think you're wearing your
So like
either
fancy
your
leather?
nice, your fancy leather, which is fine. That's good for shipboard combat. But if you want, you can change over to whatever you want to. Make it in the small ship. If you do fight, you're probably going to be on land.
Right. If anything, we could probably just put robes over.
Yeah, you could do that.
Like a little cloak, but not necessarily a cloak, but just matching robes with the common folk.
Yep. Sounds good. You load up the dwarf that way too. Silverleaf she stays in her leather, puts on a cloak as well. No thief disguises. All right, so you guys set off in the shore boat, and it's going to take you about maybe 2 hours to row to shore. Miles, about a mile an hour. And if you can find a spot to land and hide the boat. And I'll be right back. You guys can talk amongst yourselves about what else you want to do. I just need a real quick AFK. I got to put my cat out.
Okay.
So, what's the plan?
We get the lamp.
Okay, that's one plan.
Well, we're gonna have to play it by ear. I mean, we don't really know the layout of where we are. Have a strong indication about where our stuff is, and we're going to have to react to the first visitor that we have coming to our cell because we don't have a way to break out of our cell. So
we have the mouse.
I think we're all in agreement that that's the idea is that if we think we can win, then the first train, and I think it's going to be trainers. The first people that come to our cage, we're gonna attack them and try to make an escape. But depending on what that looks like. I mean, if they come there with like 20 guards, then I don't know the point. But
I say that that if one guard comes in, the strongest of us should come in from behind and choke him out.
Yeah, I mean, we can even just beat him to death. I mean, it's not going to be that bloody, and then somebody could just put on his shit. You know, somebody who who looks like Johnny. Johnny's human, so that's a good cover because that's really the thing is that we've got to keep the anybody that's obviously a demi-human of any kind. Especially like a really obvious one.
Yeah,
Like
because
a
we are in.
halfling or a yeah, they're not going to be able to get away with just, a halfling or a dwarf. They're not going to be able to get away with pretending to be a guard. This is a racist society.
Danke
They would
Deutschland.
never. Right.
Well, I mean, if we had the second dwarf here, the barbarian, then if we stacked Bartrol on top of him, then we'd have like a trench coat.
Okay. Okay. Are you getting enough oxygen to your brain? And silence. Okay.
Plenty.
I think he died.
So our plan currently is we can also try it with Mickey. Just see what he can find. The mouse.
Well, I mean, we could also like if we get a hold of keys and it's like a simple keying system, then yeah, we can try to roll with that too, and maybe start a riot. I mean, if there's a bunch of tough dwarves in all the adjoining cages and half orcs and shit, and we can all kind of group together. That's an option too.
The problem is, I think we definitely need to find our stuff and use my book just to teleport away. I am not sure that we can just fight the entire army of this country.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I think that's the goal, and probably, and I think the thing is we have to bear in mind is that we really can't just leave, or we really can't, as much as much fun as it sounds, we really can't
Kill everyone.
just go after, yeah, kill everybody and go after straight revenge, because we know in character, we know good and well that our besties were on the ship that brought us here, and so they are probably and if they are not wise to what has happened and trying to intervene, which is a reasonable thing for us to assume, then the only other possibility is that they are also in danger. So really our goal has to be to try to get back to the boat.
Okay. So after about, can't really tell how long, maybe an hour, maybe two after Maximitus Sainthius leaves, a servant comes in and has some bowls of like a beef broth, wooden bowls with no spoons or anything like that. They shove them through a slat at the bottom of the door. There's your food. There's one for every one of you guys that's in the cell, so you guys can grab them.
Wait, hold on. There's something wrong with my food.
Ah, shut up. This isn't my first fucking day on the job. I don't give a fuck about your food.
There's a lot of fecal matter in it.
Yeah, we put it there on purpose.
Why?
He keeps walking out. Now, as he's walking out, you see a dim light with a very small hole in the door. It's like at human height, there's 3 little bars and there's like a little square window that you can kind of look through. And you can see the servant going out, and there's a guard posted at the far door. And then you see a lady dressed in a very long red robe comes in, and you hear the guard in a very harsh voice says, "You've got 5 minutes. That's all you can have in here. After that, you're going to have to leave. I can't chance any more than that." And she thanks the guard, and then they shut the door. It's completely dark, and you hear a little voice on the other side of the door, a female voice that says, "Leuven, Leuven, I've got something for you. I think you might need it. And you hear some whispering, blah, 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 blah. And does anybody recognize the lady or want to try to make a recognition?
I'm
You seem like you've seen her before, but
I'm assuming it was the person from the other empire that Bartrell talked to last week.
Emeraldi?
Yeah, at the party.
Yeah, that's
drunk,
exactly who it looks like. Still dressed the same and everything.
Okay, yeah, the one that was drunk on that crazy fruit with the, and she was like a cougar with the creepy young boyfriend.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh my. Okay. So what happens?
So she leaves you a piece of paper, gives it to Leuven, and you guys can kind of see it through the light coming in through the doorway. She says, I think you might need this. It's the best I can do at this time. And then she makes a rapid retreat and leaves out the door.
Okay.
So what's Leuven got?
A piece of paper.
I posted it
Oh.
in the game maps room.
Oh my. Oh, it's the underground. Oh.
She says, well, before she leaves, she says, you want to check the areas that have been marked with the green dots, and it may provide you with a key. She says, whatever you do, try to always go up, never go down.
Okay.
That's about all that you get. It's about all you catch them saying or talking about before she rapidly leaves. So, you guys all drink your beef broth?
Hell no.
No. Can I summon
And
Mickey?
Bartrell can. He's probably immune to poison.
Is that a yes or a no on Mickey?
What does Mickey want to do?
Can he look around the... I mean, not around the cell. Okay, around the cell to see if there are any holes for him to get out, or... Just...
Oh, Mick, the mouse?
Yeah.
He can kind of get under the door and get into like the entry room. Hey, how's it going, Glendar?
Fine, I just had to clean up little dog shit.
Okay.
Shit, literally.
No worries, brother. So you guys are all in a cell, and you just got brought in some food, and a mysterious woman visited the cell and brought you a map. The map is up in the game maps room, and Leuven has the map. What was the question again? Oh, yeah, Mickey, the mouse.
Yeah.
So he sees the little area outside of the cell and the kind of the guard room door, and that's about all. That's about all he can make out.
Oh.
You want him to go through the other door, or try to go underneath the other door?
Can he take a look underneath the door?
Trying to help us escape?
Sticks his head under the door, and he sees two guards out there, dressed in kind of like breastplates and like Roman type guards.
Yeah, okay.
With small short swords or gladiuses, whatever you want to call. Two others are another set of cells in another room with long spears. That's about all he can make out before he comes back to you.
Okay. So,
all right.
Do we know where this map starts from, actually?
No. Can't tell. It's just given to you. Told that you might need it. As always. All right. So, you guys gonna try to sleep, or are you gonna do anything else, or what do you want to try to do? Give you
The woman that brought the map.
Let's check our surroundings here and see if there's anything around.
Okay, what's Glendar saying?
Oh, I'm saying it's out of character. Was that woman like trying to help us escape? Because the map seems to be how to get out of the place.
She looked like she was trying to help you, yeah, but he wasn't allowed to stay longer than about 5 minutes before he was quickly pushed out. And she did sneak the map to you, so the guard never saw that. They would have not been allowed.
Question.
So she seems like an ally.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the question for like a later game, but if I want to bring in a Dragonborn, would that be okay?
No,
Just asking.
there are no Dragonborns.
What?
There are no Dragonborns in this timeline. Dragonborns haven't come to the world yet. They're not in the world of Mysteria. They don't come around until Dragonlance, and that's like 3,000 years after this game is being played.
Oh god, so like a few years later in real life time, huh?
Yeah. So no Dragonborns,
Dang it.
no goblins, no half bugbears, no half ogres, just regular old.
Everything's set up too.
Hey man, you're lucky you got half orc and half elf out of me. That was a
I didn't know
try.
I was gonna get a orc. I was like, ooh, fighter. Okay, I'll take that.
Hey, you got a half orc, man. That's very rare. Okay, so anyways, what else you guys gonna try? You just looking around?
I just went to kind of check out the cell carefully, see if there's particularly anything metal, because I assume that the walls are solid, the door is solid, it's not bars.
It's all stone. The door is made out of steel, wrapped steel wood. The window is barred. Go ahead, Glendar.
Isn't there? I'm saying this that character. Isn't there a dwarf here?
Yeah.
Stone dwarf connection.
What connection?
He doesn't have anything to chip away or mine with, so
But most dwarves can literally shape rock with their fist.
no.
Like they can make like a handhold with each punch, but that's about it.
No. Can't do anything. No, they can't do anything.
Oh come on! I know my mythological creatures. I read about mythology all the time.
So what else you guys want to do?
I think that's all we can do for right now. Is
All right.
Well, guys, I'm saying this out here. You know, be hilarious.
see if anything's loose on any of the metal fixtures, any any voids, like hidden spaces, kind of thing, like from previous inhabitants.
You know,
Nope.
hilarious. Somehow the chicken saved us in the arena.
All right. Well, I mean, if we check it out carefully and there's nothing to be found, then there's really nothing else that we can do. And
Yeah,
until,
basically.
You guys gonna sleep?
Yeah, just sleep and wait for an opportunity.
No, I'm gonna say this in character. Like a baron of my rank should not have to sleep in this hellhole.
That's true. That is definitely how you feel. And it is cold and it is damp, and you are not used to being treated this way.
You know, I actually realized I read about the zero ability fighting at 0 health for 1 round, which is actually pretty useful in an arena.
Okay.
That ability that can fight at 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty helpful in the arena.
Yeah, all the stuff for orcs is pretty good. Okay, so let me read this now to you. It's a bit long, so stick with me. You guys all sleep, the ones that want to sleep. The ones that can't sleep are still awake. But after about 2 or 3 hours into the night, this is what happened. Later, you can say how long. It is so hard to judge time's passage in this miserable pit. Your attention is attracted by a sound of footsteps and a growing glow outside your cell. You then hear the sound of a key turning in a lock. Slowly the door opens. In step 15 cloaked figures, hoods over their faces. 4 of them hold ready short swords, 2 hold bright torches, and the last stands before the rest, enshrouded in his coarse brown cloak. The last one speaks. His voice croaks hoarsely as he names each of you. Bartrell, Gwendar, Johnny, Napoy. You are gladiators. By the will of your master, Christ Asarius. He says, but
I know them and say, I have no master. I'm a baron of high nobility.
we in the arena have yet to test you ourselves, for you will be one of us. At the raising of his hand, which seems particularly gnarled and twisted and discolored in the torchlight, 4 figures with swords come over to you and pull you to your feet. They shackle you
Try to wrench
on your
myself free.
arms and legs.
I try to break free before they can do that.
You can't, they're too strong.
Do we have an opportunity to attack, to intervene here before any of this happens? Or at any point in the sequence of those events?
Not really. I mean, you can try to, but
Well, I was thinking, like, for instance,
you're
whenever I hear,
outnumbered 2 to 1.
sure, but like, for instance, whenever I hear the key, taking the lock on the door, that's an opportunity that maybe I could try to climb the wall, scale it, around the door, and be above them as they enter.
Well, I could say you're probably first opportunity to fight is when they're going to shackle you.
Okay.
Hold on. Couldn't Johnny has his athletic, like his acrobatic or whatever?
Right.
Really just backflip over all their heads and just walk out the front door.
Not actually that. It's the inability to be surprised is probably Johnny's biggest advent. But how's he going to jump over 14 men?
The same way how he jumped over a dragon.
Yeah, but he's in a cell, not a 40-foot high cavern.
Didn't he have boots?
Oh, that's moving.
Oh, that's Leuven. Oh, sorry.
So if you would like to fight, back while you're being shackled, let me know. I'll let you roll a 20-sided for initiative.
Okay. Yeah, I think we should do that.
I would.
Okay, roll 20-sided, Gundar and Johnny. Who else?
Yeah, I'll help.
Not gonna get involved.
Okay, so the boy is shackled, arms and legs. Bloop. Johnny got a 12.
What did I get?
Artro got a 7. Just a 20-sided, no bonuses. That's an 11. Oh, nice. 20.
That's a 20.
Did you roll 1 die 20? You just put 20 up there. You have to roll 1 day 20. Nice try, though.
The plus one is, it says on the sheet, is an initiative adjustment for dexterity.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
There you go, Glendar. All right, those 3, are you guys the only 3? Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so Bartrell, you are held down. Arm shackled first. Didn't do anything. Didn't even get really a punch off. Who was the next one? 12, Johnny. Your arms are shackled. You can throw a kick if you want to.
Okay.
Roll damage. Whatever your damage is on your kick.
If it's just one.
3 points of damage. You kick one in the stomach, knock him up against the wall. I will let you roll your dexterity to try to get back on your feet,
Okay.
but your hands are shackled at the moment. They're trying to shackle your feet. This is all happening very quickly.
Oh.
What's your dex? I don't think you got under
15.
your dex. Yeah, you're over your dex. So you are pulled back down to the ground, and your legs are shackled. And for your pleasant kick to that gladiator guard, you take points of damage, and you are not you're stunned / dazed, not unconscious. And who else was there? Glendar got a 17. What would you like to do, Glendar? You do not have either one of your hands or feet shackled at the moment. They are fighting with you to try to get your arms behind your back and take you to the ground. And you're pissing them off.
Wait, you said they had long swords?
4 of them do. They haven't used them yet.
How close is the nearest one?
They're all around you, dude. There's one on each one of your limbs. There's one on one of your legs, one on the other leg, one on each arm, and they're trying to take you to the ground.
I try to rip one long sword out of somebody's hand. The weakest looking one.
Oh, you can't do that.
Well, hold on.
They're too far. They're too far away.
Let me help me out here. Who's holding me down if he's held down on 4 points?
I'm not held down. I'm trying to.
There's 14 of them, dude. There's 15 of them actually.
And they all ran in this room at one as one.
Yeah, marched in. So I'm saying there's no way for you to jump over top of them. You would hit the wall. You would hit the wall over top of the door, try to get behind them.
Wait,
How big is this room?
How close
It's a
are they?
cell, dude. It's very small.
How close are they?
That's like 20 people in a very small room. Then
Yeah.
Oh, I could definitely.
I mean, they can't even use their weapons if they had long swords.
Yeah,
they're short swords.
Oh, short swords. I'm gonna take both of my hands.
What are you gonna do, Glendar?
I'm gonna try to grab one by the neck and just use him like a bludgeon.
Okay. Roll your dex. Which one? Which one on which arm? Really, the easiest one to do that would be the one that's holding your right arm. That's your strongest arm.
I'll just try to.
You try to grab him by the neck. You try to shake his hands off of yours and grab him by the neck.
And try to knock the other people away just by hitting them with it. I take him and use him as a bludgeon or a club.
Well, let's see if you can get him by the neck first. Roll your dex. Below your dex. What's your dex, by the way?
+1 modifier.
No, what's the dex number? 13? 14? 14? You need to roll below a 14. 14 or below. Put a space between the R and the 1.
Ah.
And so you try to lift him up and grab him by the neck. He swings your arm behind your back, and they shackle your arms and your legs and throw you on the ground. And now they're going to fucking smack you one for good measure, too.
Wait, so basically they hog-tied me with chains.
Take 1 point of damage and get smacked upside the head.
I spit at them.
All right, everybody's shackled now. Now. They pick you guys up and start marching you.
It's going to take quite a few people to pick me up, considering my size.
Well, there's 15 of them.
I'm gonna keep on squirming and not make it easy for him.
Just keep hitting you upside the head until you accommodate them. What's that line from Cool Hand Luke? What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Oh god.
What are you doing to resist?
I'm,
Glendar, what are you doing to resist?
I'm literally trying to as they're picking me up, I'm just trying to roll around
Okay, yeah, I do the same thing, and I will use
air
and I will use hero points if I can to still strike them.
You better hope you only have one.
There's really,
I have
honestly, guys, the only way you could strike them would be like a headbutt.
we can.
That's like your arms are shackled behind your back, legs are shackled together, and there's a chain running. There's a chain running from the shackles on your arms, the
Headbutts
shackles
work
on your
then.
legs.
Headbutts work then.
Yeah, you guys can try it. So I'll let you keep doing that until you get knocked out.
I rolled my strength is a 18.
Okay, that doesn't matter. I'll let you do a headbutt. Roll to hit.
I missed on mine.
Johnny Powell tries to do a headbutt. And the fourth tries to do a headbutt, misses. Now you feel a very hard smack. Stop fucking around.
You should really stop.
I continue fucking around.
You should save your strength.
Johnny, you get hit for 3 points of damage right over top of your ear, and you are out
Wait,
cold.
as I'm getting dragged out, can I see the one that's crouching above the door?
Glendar, hold on. You just did a headbutt and missed. Now you're going to get thumped. You take 4 points of damage and roll your constitution.
It's a 16 with the +2 modifier.
Just roll below 16. 16 or below. Little R, big R.
I did that backwards.
Still a problem with communications.
Yes.
What's your constitution? 16? So you're not unconscious, you just take 4 points of damage. They're basically dragging Johnny now. He's bleeding. Bartrell, you're shuffling along.
What am I taking so far?
I don't know, you're supposed to keep track of that, not me.
I think I only.
You better keep track of your hit points, man.
I just took the 4.
You took 1 before that.
Yeah, because they tried wrenching. Yeah, before I tried to.
You're down 5. Johnny's out cold. Bartrell, are you fighting back, or are you just shuffling along with them?
I'm just shuffling around and
Okay.
I'm looking at John Lee.
Okay.
Looking at Johnny vacantly.
Then I ask the question: Where are you taking us?
Shut up!
What? I'm doing nothing here. I'm just asking a
The
simple
boy's
question.
gonna annoy them with his words.
One of the guards just smacks him upside the head.
Okay,
You
after
stay
a long
quiet.
time of walking. All right, got a lot to read again here. After a long time of walking, punctuated by the rare opening of a door or descent of a stairway, they blindfolded you as well. I forgot to tell you that. Blindfolded you as well. Blindfolds are removed. Looking around, you see that you are in a large natural cavern, dimensions of which cannot be fully ascertained in the torchlight. Near you is a small pile of armor, weapons, and a couple sacks, some torches. Behind you is a door through which you came. The croaking figure speaks again. We are now far beneath Thyatis City, directly below the Colosseum. This may seem to you to be the very bowels of the earth. I assure you, we have hardly even penetrated her skin. This will be your initiation, gladiators. We have here for you armor, weapons, a suit gladiators, torches for light, and some water to ease your thirst.
Now that
We will close and lock this iron door behind us. You have but one task. Find your way back up to the level of your cell alive. Here's some advice. At all costs, never go down deeper than you must. We have never found the limits of these caverns, if any there are, and things in the depths are left well enough alone. To go deeper is to invite certain death. Let me read that again to you. To go deeper is to invite certain death.
I think it's a good idea to go deeper.
I mean, he said only once, and we went over the bridge. That was death
Now, if he
4
said
times.
3 times, then
Oh, yeah,
rest
3 times.
It's fine. Yeah.
I cannot tell you more until you succeed. If you succeed, cloak figures and one of you a burning torch. They go back through the doorway, closing the heavy iron portal with a mighty crash that echoes in the subterranean distance. Final sound you hear from behind is the clicking of a key and your shackle keys falling on the sand behind you. There you go. What do you guys do?
I am just guessing that we are where the red dot is on the map. That's my guess.
You guys are at, it looks like you're at the red dot on the map with the large cavern with the stalactites, stalagmites around you.
Yep.
Okay. I'm still unconscious.
Yeah, you're starting to wake up. You're a little dazed.
He wakes up the Bartrol on top of him, smacking him repeatedly.
What equipment is in here?
You guys have to get out of your shackles first. The keys are in the sand behind you.
I take off my shackles.
Right.
Hey,
I try to break them off.
Why?
you can't. You can't.
Okay, so I get mine off, and what equipment is in here?
Okay. As far as equipment, you have sandals. Everybody has a pair of sandals.
Great.
Everybody has leather hide armor. It covers, it's kind of like a tank top. Does not cover your shoulders or your arms in any way, just your front and back. A small leather dress, big deal, that's beaded on the bottom. And each one of you receives one of these.
What are those? Oh. Okay.
A bat with nails in it.
Spiked club.
Well, it's better than your fists, so...
That is all the equipment that you have, and it doesn't really fit all that well. You can kind of tie it around the waist, make it.
How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is about, this cavern is probably about 30 feet high.
Okay, and how many stalactites are there on the ceiling?
There's 6.
Okay.
Well, they go both from the ceiling all the way from the ceiling to the floor. You see the black dots on the map?
Mm-hmm.
Those are all very large stalagmites and stalactites that
Okay.
kind of meet together in the center.
Okay. get a sense of how thick the door is that they just closed on us?
Oh, it's thick. Solid steel, and it looks like it might even have stone behind it.
Well, stone's brittle.
Sometimes.
So we do have the map with us still.
Yep.
Okay. Do we know what the green
Before
dots
did
are?
a sleight of hand and hit it.
I'm asking everyone else in the party. Does anyone else know what the green dots are?
I'm sorry. Leuven says Emeraldi said that these are areas that you might want to check out for hidden keys to get out.
Oh, okay. And the gray dots?
Doesn't know.
Doesn't know. Okay. So we have one close gray dot that's right to our left on the map. Does anyone want to check it out, what it is?
Leuven would be probably the best one to check it out.
Leuven?
Oh, you guys are going to send Leuven over there. Huh?
Well,
I mean,
Okay.
can I try sending the mouse?
So Leuven goes over there and goes to the area on the map, and it looks like a big cliff that drops off into the darkness.
Okay. So that might be a point of interest or something.
So I need to know who has clubs and who has torches.
I'm gonna have a torch.
yeah, I'll have a torch too.
So Johnny's got a torch. Lapoy's got a torch.
And everyone
Oh,
else.
that's all the torches you got. That's all the torches that you got. You only have two. Okay.
Oh, can we set fire to the clubs?
So where are you guys? Well, you guys are kind of just like in a circle now. So Leuven quickly goes over there, quickly comes back, says, just a big cliff that drops off into darkness. Looks like a deep abyss.
Okay.
I want to collect the shackles and join them together and make as long of a chain as possible. And
Okay.
so we have some kind of a rope. How long would that be?
Let's see. Uh, 40, 40 feet. If you do each one of the shackles from end to end,
Yeah.
about 40 feet. Hey, Leuven, how you doing?
I'm good. Sorry I'm so late, but here now. How's it
You've
going?
you've just been thrown into a subterranean. If you look in the game's maps room, you've been thrown into a subterranean cavern by a bunch of gladiators as an initiation test. And you are at the red dot on the map. And the entire group sent you over to the first gray dot off to the left. And when you went over there, you found a big cliff that went down into nothingness. That's kind of where we're at right now. Oh, and you also got map from Meraldi. He came to the cell in the night and he gave you the map as a kind of assist you.
Okay.
And how many spike clubs are there?
Everybody has one.
Okay. I'd like to
Who wants to duel
smack
wield?
one of the stalactites with mine and get a piece of rock to throw down that pit.
Okay. So you knock off a piece of limestone rock there, throw it down into the pit. What's your hear noise percentage?
0.
Oh, no, you should have a hear noise percentage.
It says on the sheet 0%.
Oh, yeah, okay. So roll a 6-sided for me. Johnny Powell.
And so we started at the red dot. Where are we now exactly?
At the red dot.
Still there. 5, you don't hear anything. Drops. Ding, ding. It's rocks. Sounds like it's falling and falling and falling and falling. And then that's it.
I don't
You
think.
never hear it hit the ground. Never hear it hit any water or anything like that.
Anyway, we're not supposed to go deeper. So continue on.
Woodrow. Bring all Woodrow up to speed here. You there, buddy?
I'm here.
You go to the game map room. You can see the maps that you're on. You guys are at the red dot on the map right now. You've been given some gladiatorial armor and a spiked club. And you're in the process of being initiated into the gladiatorial cult or clique or whatever you want to call it.
We're getting hazed.
Yeah, kinda. Except you have to fight monsters and you'll probably die if you like that kind of hazing. Just kidding.
Trial by fire, like what the army does. If you just give you a gun and stick you in combat.
Okay, so last I heard, you guys were going to continue further down.
Yeah,
There's only one. There's only one real way to go.
I want to keep to the right-hand side of the cavern.
Okay. You guys start walking up the cavern to the north. You get about halfway up there, and this is what you see. On the walls, you see a light gray, mushroom-like fungus growth covers much of the area.
Would Woodrow know what kind of fungus this is?
Wood. Roll a wisdom check. What's your wisdom? You can roll it in the roller room one.
Just looking at my wisdom.
How does it smell?
It smells interesting. You know, can you roll in the D&D dice roller room there, Woodrow?
I think he's still checking wisdom.
He's trying to figure out what his wisdom is still. I think it should be pretty high.
Apparently not.
Well, unless your wisdom is below 6, then you succeeded, actually.
Yeah, what's your wisdom?
17.
Oh, yeah, you did well. So you recognize that this specific type of fungus is very edible, very delicious, and very nutritious. You can actually eat it.
I'm almost there. Second call.
Awesome. Awesome.
Woodrow will tell the group that, yeah, this stuff's edible and take a piece and eat it.
Tastes good.
All right. Yeah, let's collect all that.
Eat some and Also, just see if they're. We don't have any. Well, I don't have anything to carry it in, so never mind.
Yep. Well, you have a couple sacks.
Well, then take a few in the sacks in case we need some later.
Right.
Tastes good before.
About that time, you you hear some growling.
Great.
And it sounds like.
Can we see?
You can't really see anything from your perspective at the moment, but
No, I'm just wondering if it's like
definitely hear
pitch
some
black.
growling. Yeah, you have 2 torches, but they only go about 30 feet out.
Can we try to continue to the northeast there?
That's where the growling's coming from.
Continue
Okay.
towards the growling.
Yeah, okay then.
I have a question. How long are these torches gonna last us?
I don't know, as long as they last, I guess.
I do have a bit of dark vision.
So that's where I'm heading anyway, is to that northeast, then towards the growling.
Okay, you head up towards the northeast, and you see in that little cave up there off to the left, you see a bunch of sets of glowing red eyes up in there.
So I'm going to the right here. So as the map points north, if we started at the red dot, I'm trying to keep to the as much east as I can.
Right? So you guys see those red glowing eyes. Do you guys want to do anything? And the growling is definitely coming from inside that cavern.
But that cavern is more to the west, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can see them up in there. Only 20 feet away.
I'd rather avoid them if I can and just go around them.
We do need to go to the green dot at north.
Yeah, but we can go around it and get to the green dot.
No, wait, what's at the green
dot? Possibly a key or something to help us get out of here.
Gotcha. Okay,
Woodrow's going to move towards the eyes, try to figure out what the heck it actually is.
Okay, roll initiative, everyone. Actually, as you guys kind of start going around that corner by the cave, you see one very large, what looks like a wolf, step out into the torchlight, and 2 more about the same size, maybe a little bit smaller, on either side of the very large one, step out and start moving slowly towards you in the torchlight. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, this is gonna be wonderful.
Do we get bonuses to initiative, like 5e?
Now that you have a weapon.
Are we missing people? Wow.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who are we missing?
I didn't think I had to roll, do I?
No, you're not there.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You're still on the ship, on the beach.
You can be our moral support.
Oh,
Who are we missing? We're missing Glendar. Glendar, you got to roll initiative. Glendar, he's not going to be there. Okay, Woodrow, go ahead.
Glendar's deaf.
Go ahead, Woodrow. What would you like to do, our fair druid?
Scream and
Just going over my form.
Say what now?
Double checking the form.
His character sheet.
I literally can't do shit.
Okay, well, I guess I can. Woodrow would like to use animal control.
Okay.
What
Do you
do I
have any
roll?
spells? Do you have any spells? Are you gonna approach the wolves?
We're just gonna hold his hand out and go, calm down. We're not here to hurt you.
Okay. Roll a just roll a 20-sided for me. And what is your wisdom?
It'd be +2.
What's your okay? It's +2.
17.
So you're gonna need to roll an 8 or higher on a 20-sided. Okay. So the wolves immediately notice that you're a druid, and they kind of start licking your hand.
I pet them.
There's more in the back. They're still kind of growling. They definitely aren't attacking you, Woodrow. The 3 in front are now licking your hand, sniffing your hand. The looks like the alpha wolf or whatever, the big one, kind of turns around and starts barking at the other ones, and they kind of fade back into the darkness a little bit further. Okay, who has the next initiative, and what do they want to do? Virtual, you do. What would you like to do, my little dwarven friend?
Seeing as the supposed foes are backing off, Bartrold staves his bat, his nail bat or whatever.
Okay.
Actually, can he pet one of the wolves, or would they just snap?
No. That's a bad
Hey,
idea.
it's your character, man.
Don't do that.
I mean, I don't know how many arms you need to have to eat soup, or how many fingers you
Wait.
want to die with.
Wait, I have an idea. I yell to yelp to one of the dogs licking Woodrow's hand and say, "Here, boy, here, fetch!" And I throw my stick.
Which way?
Towards
Back the way you came, or up forward? Which way?
I said I throw it in the direction of the other wolves, trying to get them all to chase after the stick.
Are you going to throw it back into the cave?
Towards the wolves.
I'm just
Okay, well, you throw it. It lands in the stand. Don't chase your stick.
Oh.
You just keep. Now they're kind of sitting down, and the 2 kind of roll over on their backs, and they're letting Woodrow at them. Can you speak to these wolves, Woodrow?
Let me double check.
I'm gonna go.
Not sure if you have speak with animals or not, or it might be one of your. It might even be with one of your feats. I'm not sure.
Does Mickey know how to speak with wolves?
No, Mickey is like hiding under your breastplate right now.
I can summon animals. I can also do animal control. That's all the animal stuff I have, except for wild shape.
Okay. So yeah, they're just kind of the alpha wolf isn't like rolling over on her belly, but the other 2 are. All right, who's next on initiative? La 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 la. Oh, Johnny.
Mm-hmm. So
what do you want?
I'll continue. Can you continue going around avoiding the cave and just try to go around that whole section that they're holed up in? And
Johnny's kind of making tracks to the north,
yep.
staying away from the wolves. Right, no problem.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, the boy's going. Who's next? Leuven?
Yep, I will. See, what are the wolves doing now then?
Well, it looks like the druid's pretty much got him under control. He's just kind of petting the alpha, and the other ones that were back in the cave have backed off, and the other two that were up with the alpha are just kind of rolling around in the sand.
All right. Well, I will not. I'll try not to do anything that disturbs them, and start slowly inching off the way we were originally going in the first place.
Okay. So it comes back to you, Woodrow. Basically, the entire party has moved past you and all the wolves, and they are heading up further. Torchlight is starting to get dim now. What would you like to do?
I will pat the alpha a little bit more. I guess maybe offer her some of the mushrooms we just picked, and then follow the group.
Okay. And let's see if these wolves decide to follow you. Oh, kind of neat. Okay. So it looks like two of them are going to follow behind you very slowly. Maybe they're still in the darkness, though. They're not in the torchlight, but you can definitely feel their presence back there, Woodrow. No one else can see them, but it seems like there's two sets of eyes in the darkness following you to the north. All right, which way do you guys want to go? You get up the next kind of opening cavern. There is a passageway that goes to your south. There's a passage. There are three passageways that go to the northeast. I'm sorry, two that go to the northeast, one that goes to the northwest. If you look on the map, just let me know which way you guys think you want to go.
So, with those arrows pointing kind of in a vaguely southerly direction, at least they're not pointing north. What is that indicating? Is that indicating slope?
Yeah, that's down. Down to the water. You can hear running water down there too.
Oh, there's water.
Some kind of running water.
Okay, so according to the map, then we should be expecting that up in that northwestern corner, I'm sorry, that's indicating that that's underwater.
You don't know because you're not up there yet.
All right, I'll head up that way.
Yeah, that sounds like a good way to go.
North, straight north, northeast, or northwest? Which way?
Northwest seems to be the shortest path.
Okay. Right up to the green dot.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys head out of that cavern, up past another cavern off to your right. You can smell some wolves off to your left still. The other two are still following you, and you start going down, down a very deep, long slope. It's almost like a ramp going down. And when you do get down there, there is water. It is not completely underwater. It's kind of a slimy green, sewery, urine and feces filled water. It's about 2 feet deep. It goes almost up to the halfling's waist, almost up to the dwarf's waist, but it's not completely underwater. So I'm assuming you're going up to where the green dot is.
Right.
Yep.
As you head up that direction and get up to where the little green dot is, you're it starts to flow. You feel a little bit of a current, and you can see dead rats floating by, and it really has like a sewery smell. Pretty nasty. You
If the
get up
rats
to
are
that.
dying, we should be careful.
You get up to that little corner where the green dot is, and it looks like there's a small pool. What are you gonna do when you get up there? Looks like it's about a 6 foot deep trench up there. Might be some stuff at the bottom of the pool.
All right, I'll
I
try
do
to
not
check it out.
volunteer. I do not volunteer
Let's
for that.
I guess
Okay.
we'll see what we can find.
We're gonna
Good luck.
dive in.
Sure.
Right. Johnny and Leuven roll Constitution.
Darn, if we only had the half orc here, he'd be tall enough.
14.
What's your Constitution?
13.
What's
12.
you rolled a 13. What is your Constitution? 14 or 14 or
Mine's 13.
okay? You're fine. Johnny, what's
Johnny?
your Constitution?
Johnny failed.
You are vomiting.
Mm-hmm.
Leuven doesn't seem to have a problem though. He's swimming down to the bottom. Roll a 6-sided, Leuven. Nice.
Yes.
You search through the bottom of this little pond, this little area, sand and silt and stuff, garbage and just nasty stuff. You're holding your breath. And you find something that you think might be useful. It's a small coin that's kind of split in half.
I'll grab that and take it up and examine it further once I get back up.
You guys see the little halfling jump up out of the nasty, stinking sewer water, covered in the stuff. It's so nasty. And he's got what looks like a coin. It's bigger than a coin. It's probably more like the size of a coaster. It looks like it's either kind of a silvery gold, and it's got one rounded side and one jagged side. Makes
Does it have
sense?
any picture or inscription on it at all?
It does. It has like a head on one side and some kind of a picture on the other side. Maybe of a building or something. It looks like it might have been like a really large coin of some sort.
Interesting.
But one entire side is smooth and round, the other side is jagged.
And does anyone else know who that face is or what anything like that?
You can't really tell.
Okay, well,
Doesn't look like anybody you know.
I will stash it away and we'll save that for later if we need it.
Look what I found! Yay!
He's the richest man in the party.
Money in that there poop.
Okay.
Are we gonna go through this? We have to go through the sewer to get.
Yeah, there's really like nothing else we can do. I mean, we can go further to the west, but I have no idea what that gray dot is going to be.
It's a drop off.
It's good. Yeah, I mean it's going to be another thing that we don't want to do probably. But there's another one to the east, and we can't avoid that if we want to get to the other green dots.
Yeah. So. Okay, let's. Well, are we gonna go Oh yeah, we're. Do we want?
You guys
Can't avoid
staying
it.
in the sewer? Or are you leaving the sewer?
Well, if
We
want
have
to
to,
get the
we
other
have to
green
go
dot,
east.
we have to
We have
stay
to
in
go
the
east
sewer.
if we're going to get to the other green
Yeah,
dots.
but we
have to go
we
east.
can at least not go for the sewer the entire way. I know it's gonna be longer, but you know, it's the sewer.
Sure. We can go back towards the south then.
Yeah, just bypass some part of the sewer. Just not go through
I'm
it.
already covered in it, so it don't mind. It doesn't matter to me.
You feel
Yeah,
like
there
you
should
like it.
be a bridge up there on the east side, and that should be hopefully clean water that we can dip in.
How does the sewer have a bridge over clean water?
Right there to the east, man.
Yeah, but I know it's on the map, but I'm just thinking.
Okay, so where are you going to come out of the sewer at? Right back where you went in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You go up that big ramp and you come to a fork. You can either go back south into the Wolf's Cave, or you can go the other way.
So we'll probably want to go to the cavern, the one with the farthest to the east with the arrow.
Okay. So you go past that, go to the one to the farthest to the east, start going down another ramp. And oh, by the way, Woodrow, as you go down this ramp, the wolves that were following you are not following you anymore. It looks like they went back to their cave or something. And you go down 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 feet down this ramp. And you come out into an area that still looks like it's sewer, but the water looks much cleaner. It's not as much crap and piss and garbage. The water by no means is
Drinkable.
completely clear. Oh no, it's not drinkable. No.
No.
Definitely not drinkable.
Woodrow's gonna go. Well, I guess our friends left, so there must be something dangerous up here. Watch out.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's continue towards the bridge then.
You head up towards the bridge. This is what you see.
Oh my. So far, we're burning them alive. In my head.
Okay. The underground river here is crossed by a bridge of Z.T.I.A.I construction. The footing here is sheer and treacherous on the ramp that heads down to the water.
What is separating
Traveling
this?
upstream seems to be very hazardous. You see high watermarks on either side of the passageway. They look like they are up 8 to 10 feet high. And the dwarves immediately notice this as drainage culverts. So the high water marks means when it rains or they have big storms or whatever, you could get very large floods down here.
Okay, so this
That
is like
would
just like
flush you away, maybe.
this is just like a storm runoff channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we take the chain and we can each take turns dipping in that water because it seems like the water that the bridge is crossing is probably basically just like stream water. It's not clean, but it's not shit.
Oh, the water that the bridge is going over
Yeah.
is very clean.
Okay.
It's almost like river water.
Okay. Let's just take.
It's almost
take
like fresh water. Yeah.
let's take a turn here, and we can all use the somebody can hold the chain, and then we can all kind of safely get down that 8 to 10 feet and rinse off, and then come back up.
I do need the soak.
I think that's a great idea.
And hey,
As you're doing that,
yeah,
from the northern passageway where the clean water is coming down to the south, you see several large, furry type creatures. Bipeds, though, they're not wolves, with spears and shields heading down the river towards you. And they notice you, and they start talking amongst themselves and yelling at you in a language that you don't understand.
Do I
Got a
recognize it?
character, fucking rat people.
All right, well,
Getting club.
yeah, let's finish up and get back up on the bridge.
Which rows going
They're
to
actually
draw his
going to
weapon?
start running towards you.
Now, are
And
they?
It looks like they have blood in their eyes.
Oh my.
These creatures are about, as they get closer, you notice they're about 7.5 to 8 feet tall. And they have big, very, very furry and have big ears. They kind of look like giant hobgoblins that are covered in fur.
Question
And I
does...
don't know if you've ever seen any of these before.
Okay.
But there are 8 of them, so you all need
8?
to roll initiative. Yeah, there's 8 of them.
Does
Woodrow
anyone...
speaks hobgoblin.
Say what now?
Woodrow speaks hobgoblin.
Okay, what are you saying, Hobgoblin?
Hi, we're just kind of passing through. What's up?
Hey, the one of the ones as they're still rushing towards you, by the way, with their weapons out. One of them speaks back in Hobgoblin. We don't care who you are or what you are. This is our cavern, and we don't want you down here. Everybody roll initiative if you didn't.
Okay.
Where's our friend Glendar, and why has he not come back yet?
Yay. 3 and 9.
17.
No.
Actually, that makes it a 20.
Okay.
No bonuses.
Sweetness.
Does anyone need a second club? Dual wielding clubs for anyone?
Woodrow is going to take a little while to draw his club.
You're going to have 2 clubs. Okay, is that everybody's initiative?
I was thinking of giving someone my club.
Glendar's not here. Mulgar is still on the ship. Okay, so Leuven, you go first. They're running towards you, and you get first attack.
I will go ahead and attack the closest one, the one that's closest up. Just run up and try and smash him.
Smash it with a club. Spike the club. Roll to hit. 2 attacks, or do you have 3 attacks?
I get 2 attacks. Excuse me. I'll go ahead and attack it twice here.
That's a hit. That's
What damage
not
does the clubs do?
1d6 plus 1.
Are you halfling?
I am.
So you should be able to reroll ones if we're running off those rules.
No. Doesn't have that feat.
Darn.
That's a 5e deal, anyways.
Shit.
Halflings have other skills that they use in original D&D.
Good
Like
to know.
bonuses versus giant creatures.
Yep. I don't know. Would these be considered a giant creature compared to me?
I guess
8.5
compared
feet
to you.
tall. 8.5 feet tall, yeah.
That means I get a
Jesus.
+2 AC.
That's good. That's good to know. Okay, 3 points of damage to the first one. Boom. Ah! You pissed him off. Now they all attack. Since you guys rolled terrible initiative. They're climbing up on the bridge, going around onto the bridge. Oh, that's some good rolls, baby. Ho, ho, ho.
Not really.
Now I'm talking about my rolls.
Still not really.
Holy shit, guys. So that is 1 miss out of 8. So 7 of them hit. All right, so Leuven is going to take 2 of those. One that you hit tries to grab you, Leuven. And the one next to him tries to grab you. They're going to whack you with their spears. 5 points of damage from both of them. 2 spear stabs. Bartrell going to try to grab you because you're little Bartrell.
How much damage was that again?
Who was that? Leuven. You took 5. Bartrell, you took 7. Endar takes 10. And one more. Who will it be? Lepoy or Woodrow? Lepoy! Lepoy takes 4 points of damage.
Yay, I'm included.
Yay.
Yay.
And who is next? 9, 9, 17. It's either Woodrow or Lepoy gets to go next. And then Bartrell and then Johnny.
Go ahead.
Okay, Woodrow, you're up.
Woodrow is going to use Entangle.
Can you use a what?
Entangle.
Okay.
I'm on push to talk, so sorry if it cuts off some of my voice.
All right. What are you going to use to entangle? You're going to make some vines grow up from the ground, out of the water, off the bridge, where? Where are you going to place your entanglement?
Best bet would probably, well, are they coming like from the water or are they coming like from the bridge?
They're coming, 2 of them are coming up side of the bridge, and the other ones are coming from either side of the bridge.
I'm
So
going to use it in the water.
Ones that are by Leuven that are fighting kind of down by the water.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about the spell. But yeah, from the water.
All right, you cast Entangle. Go ahead and describe it for me. Or you can go to the Monster Manual room and pull it up, or you can roll it right here.
I'm going to need to pull it up. I'm not sure. I can't remember what spell book we're running from.
Grasping weeds, vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from the point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground area into difficult terrain. Blah, 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 blah. Strength saving throw or be restrained, entangling plants until the spell ends. And how long does it
90
last?
feet, apparently. Holy shit.
Yeah, you can cast it over there easily.
1 minute.
It only lasts for 1 minute, so...
It's also a concentration spell.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
So they have to make a strength saving throw or be restrained.
They are both restrained, which will give Mr. Leuven advantage on all of his attacks next turn.
For difficult terrain, is that half movement speed? I'm just also wondering if that also counts for us, because it's 90 feet.
The only person that's down there is Leuven, so. I mean, unless you're going to cast some of it on the bridge as well. It's really a 20-foot square area, which is going to be pretty much all the way across the river down below. All right. And that is your turn then.
Yes, it is.
Who is next? Oh, Lapoi, oi, oi, oi.
No, yo. Is there anyone close to me that stabbed me with a spear?
Yeah, they're coming up the bridge. You're kind of at the back side of the bridge, and they're coming over from the northern side of the bridge.
Can I
And
hit some of them with the torch?
Sure, roll.
Okay.
Roll to hit. Oh, you broke the torch, and the torch went out. That's not good. So you swing as hard as you can, and you hit this big bear-looking creature with a torch, and you break the torch, and it goes out. Who's next? It gets very dark around you guys. Who's next on the initiative? It's Bartrell and then Johnny.
I think so.
What are you going to do, Bartrell?
What's my nearest foe?
One that hit you.
Okay.
You're on the backside too.
Did I ever retrieve my stick, or is it just throw it back into the cave?
I'll assume that you did, even though you never said you did. I'll just assume that you picked it up.
Okay. I whack them back with my spiked club.
Okay. Roll two 20-sideds for 2 hit. Get 2 attacks or 3.
Yeah, I think I get 3.
Okay. And I don't know if you are no, you don't have any mastery with it. Is that another one?
I did. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I accidentally hit myself with it.
No. It's a miss, and the 5 is a miss. What's the 16 for?
That's
third attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll 1d6 plus 1. Nice. 7 points of damage. Okay, who's next? Doesn't die. You hit it. You hit it pretty hard. Bartrell spikes lay into it pretty good. Does not die. Johnny Pow Pow is next.
Is that am I closer to the one that Bartrell hit or the one that Glendar hit?
Glendar did not attack. You got hit by 2.
I mean, not Glendar. Leuven.
Leuven is down kind of in the water. He's the furthest away because
okay.
He attacked first and engaged them before they even got an attack off. So you're probably closer to the ones that are around Bartrell. And
Okay.
Bartrell, Glendar, Lapoy, Woodrow are all kind of around the ones by the back side of the bridge, or the west side of the bridge.
Okay. And I forgot again. I'm sorry. Weapon Grandmaster, that +3, is that to hit or to damage?
That's not going to affect you at all, because the only thing you're going to get that with is your weapon that you are the Grandmaster with, and it's not spiked club.
I thought it would be unarmed combat.
Oh, for Johnny?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. You unarmed combat is just that. It's just unarmed combat. You get your bonuses every level, so you don't even have to think about weapon grandmastery with that. You get your bonuses every level with unarmed combat. I think your mastery weapon is or was either the glaive or the logitang.
Okay. All right. So
So you don't have to
then
worry
who's
about grand mastery, because I think you're already, like, your open hand attacks are considered magic +1 weapons already, right?
okay? Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna just do 3d20 +1 then.
Do it. Choppy, 19, 17, 16. All three hit.
All right.
Bam, boom. Describe it for us. What do you do? Come on, Johnny.
Oh, sure. Okay. So as Marshall closes in and makes a couple swings against the that big hobgoblin or bugbear or whatever it is, and he's got him ducking and bobbing and juking and weaving around and trying to avoid his powerful swings with that spiked club. Johnny springs up and takes advantage of the situation, and just as Barthel's finishing his flurry, and he finally cracks him with one, Johnny's going to come in and just right over top of him from like behind and kind of to the side. He's going to just sweep in, pop up, two fists, and then spin and smack him with a kick, and that's it. So here's the damage.
Nice. Nice. 16 total? No, that's 18 total.
Yeah.
4's a 5, 5's a 6, 6 is a 7. Got to be more than 18. 5 and 6 is 11. Yeah, it's 18. So it's dead. You have killed one.
Nice.
Start again. Leuven. Glendar's still not here?
Now, how many are right next to me then?
I still can't get a hold of the guy. Sorry.
Two.
You, and they are both, you get advantage on both of them if you want to hit both of them, and they are entangled. They can't attack you.
Okay, and does that mean I also get the sneak attack damage?
No. They can see you. They know where they are. You already attacked them last round. They know. You have to come from invisible or from a hidden position to get a sneak attack.
I could walk behind them since they're entangled. I'll just attack each one of them once.
Okay. I'm blank. Are you sure you don't get 3 attacks, Leuven?
No, I'm sure I only get the 2.
5th level, you didn't get extra attack?
No, it gave me a better sneak attack and cunning action, I think.
Oh, okay.
Just a question. What sneak attack are we working with?
What's what?
It's
Just
going to
wondering
be
which.
AD&D.
I cut you off. I couldn't hear you.
It's going to be AD&D, and this isn't the 5e sneak attack.
Okay, never mind. I was still trying to learn. All I know is 5e.
Second one's 16.
Oh, one attack. What was it? Which one was yours? All I see is Johnny Papa. I don't see your damage.
Oh, I'm gonna roll it now. Here. I'll just check, make sure both of them hit or not.
I think he rolled it in Monster Manual.
You're right, I did. Sorry
You
about
did.
that. I was looking at that. Sorry, I rolled a 21 and a 16.
Oh, those both hit.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. Those both hit. 5 and 5. Did you hit them last round?
I did. One of them.
Okay, you killed one. One of them's still alive. Did 7 points last round? Yeah. I think that's right. I should have wrote it down. Oh, well. Oh, you killed one of them. One of them's still alive. Bam. The spiked club upside the head. All right, who's next? Is it Woodrow? I believe it is. Woodrow, then Lapoy. What do you want to do, Woodrow?
Am I close to any of them?
You are still kind of in the middle of the bridge. There are several to your left. You're facing, I'm assuming you're facing north. Cast your spell from last round.
Yep.
So the two that you cast Entangle on, you see one of them up the ground as the halfling is smashing them up with his club. There are two to your right that are coming across the bridge towards you that haven't attacked yet, and there are 3 to your left attacking Johnny, Lapoy, and Bartrell. Does that
Since
give you
we're
a good idea?
underground, can I summon my pet?
You can summon your pet at any time, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Woodrow's gonna draw his club and I guess whistle as loud as he can to summon his pet.
You can also summon other animals, correct?
Yes, I can.
So you can summon your pet and other animals if you wish.
I'll summon as many as I can.
You can summon 2. Which would
Is
you
that
like?
is that my pet plus 1?
Your 5th level, so you get, I believe you get 1 every 5 levels. You got a summon at 1st level, and you got another summon at 5th level. So, for example, you can summon your pet and 2 wolves, or whatever creatures you think are around here.
Yeah, I'll summon my pet and 2 wolves.
When you summon your pet, you're magically summoning it from the earth roll. When you're summoning animals, you're summoning animals from the area around you. That makes sense? You're summoning them to come and help you. After they're done helping you, they'll go back to wherever. Your pet, summon as if out of nowhere.
Okay, so it's like a warlock summon like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
that.
I will do that.
Summon your pet. He arrives. What do you want him to do?
Since there's a group attacking the others on the other side of the bridge, I'm going to concentrate on the other side so we're not getting surrounded.
Okay, so you're going to send him over there. What is he, a bear, a wolf? Can't remember.
He is a wolf.
He's a wolf. All right. What is his hit dice? What's the same as yours? Never mind. Oh, nice.
26 HP.
How many attacks? 3?
AC 13?
How many attacks? 3? 3 attacks?
Yeah, 1 bite, 2 claws.
Okay, double damage on the bite. Bite is 6-sided or 8-sided? Does it say?
One
Should say.
D8.
1d8, 2 1d4s.
Yeah, it's 1d4 for the claws, 1d8 for the bite.
All right, here we go, buddy. The wolf goes flying through the air, lands on one of the bugbears, bites him in the throat for 6 points of damage, and then claws him for an additional. Oh wow, 8. He shreds a bugbear to death.
Oof.
Immediately. Now, as far as your other summoning, you can either, in the immediate area, you can either summon wolves or giant weasels.
I'll summon one of each, see what these giant weasels can do.
Okay. And you see the weasels coming up one of the weasels coming up from the area to the north. It's going to take a round to get here. And one of the wolves you summon from behind you is going to take a round to get here. So you are done. Unless you would like to do an attack on your own.
Am I close enough to any of them to swing my club at?
Yeah, I'd say you can you could move to the one that is next to the one that your wolf just killed, and get a
I'll
swing
move
in.
to swing at him. I'll move to swing at him.
Okay, roll 20.
Do I get disadvantage on this? Because would it be considered a metal weapon?
No, it's not metal. It's wood.
Cool.
As long as you don't touch the spiky end. That hits.
You said 1d6 for the thing?
1d6 plus 1.
Just 2
points of damage. So you pound into one of the other ones. Where are you going to send your wolf and your weasel next round? Just out of curiosity, to the one you're fighting right now?
I'm gonna send them to help out the other few behind me. Deal with the ones that are coming from that direction.
Okay. All right, Lapoy, you're up. What are you going to do?
Can I try?
I kind of feel bad for Mulgar. He's not getting to play much tonight.
It's all good.
Can I try and fix the torch, light it back up again, or?
That's broken, dude.
Okay.
You snapped it in half. Ship sailed, man.
Okay.
Let's let it go.
Okay. Use my bat and try to hit something.
That's easy to do.
Okay. Is it?
Roll 20.
7.
Yeah, it's not that easy to do.
Okay.
So there are 5 of them still alive. They are going to attack. Actually, no, only 4 can attack. And the one that is on Leuven can't attack because he's entangled. So really the only one that's left is Glendar. Glendar takes another 4 points of damage. That's 14 total while he's been away. That is all. Everybody else, all the other bugbears miss. Who is after? I think Bartrell, you're next. Bartrell and then Johnny. Go dwarf power.
White Paladin, go!
That hits. Keep rolling, man. That misses. That really misses. All right, one more.
No, it's just
One hit. No, I see. Roll damage.
Ah, crap! I said 16. Oops, let me redo that.
Oh wow! He rolled a 15 on a 1d6. It's awesome.
Crap! 6.
Nice hit. You guys are doing pretty good with these clubs. You guys might want to throw away all your magic items and stuff and just use these clubs for the rest of your life.
Yeah, we could make some sort of group, you know? A club even.
Spike club group. Okay, good hit. So you smash a bugbear. Doesn't kill it. What did you do last time? What did you do on the last one, Bartrell? 7 points last time?
Yeah, I smashed the guy for 7 points.
And then didn't somebody kill yours? Yeah. Johnny did. So you're on a new one.
Alright, bash him over the head.
Okay, you're done. Time for Johnny's turn. Johnny Papa.
Looks like
Bartrell has softened up another one for you.
11, 6, and 19.
11 doesn't hit, does it? No, 6 doesn't hit. 18 definitely hits, though. You got one hit, one punch. Are you fighting the same one that Bartrell was?
Yeah.
Okay. And another one is dead. Bam. Okay, so there are 4 left now. Who is left? Are we back to Leuven again? Did everybody get a go? Gundar, you still not here? And he hasn't been here for like an hour. Okay. To you then, Leuven. One is dead. There's another one entangled, and it is not dead. "13 hits, definitely. And you bash that one's skull in as well. That one's dead. 3 left alive. Let me do the initiative for the weasel and the wolf that is coming in. Oh, that's low. 1 and a 3. Okay. Woodrow and Lapoy. Woodrow, you're up. If you're there, Woodrow. You might not be there. Go ahead,
Sorry,
Lapoy.
eating.
Oh, go ahead. Your
I was
turn.
eating. Sorry.
Your wolf and your shrew, or your shrew weasel. is
Yeah, I summon a shrew.
they're still kind of getting there. You get another initiative before they do this turn.
Okay. I'm gonna club the bugbear in front of me, and if it doesn't go down, I'm gonna get my wolf to attack it.
Okay. Roll.
I'm pretty sure that's a miss.
And your wolf missed all 3 times too. 2, 1, and 6.
Darn.
He's probably still mowing on the other one that he just ripped the throat out of.
He's a bit hungry. He hasn't been summoned in a while.
Okay, Lapoy, you're up.
Okay. I'll gonna swing my bat again and just hope for the best.
Swing, bada, swing!
And 16.
Oh, look, wizard hits.
Yay!
Roll a 6-sided +1. A melee attack from the mighty wizard.
Yay!
Oh, look at that. 6 points of damage. It's not dead.
I hit something, guys!
The only bugbear that hits this time is the one that Woodrow is trying to kill. And he nails Woodrow for 3 points of damage. Bam. Get that, Woodrow?
No, sorry.
3 points of
finishing up my
damage.
food.
3 points of damage from the bugbear that you're fighting. The other 2 that are still alive on the other end of the bridge they both missed. It is now Bartrell's turn. Bartrell, you have 2 bugbears in front of you.
Okay.
McCoy just hit one, and the other one is going for you.
All right.
Twelve hits. Two hits. Roll damage. Are you attacking the fresh one or the one that McCoy is softening up?
I'm going for the one. I'm going for the fresh one coming for me.
Okay. Fresh fur. That's actually 10. That's 4 plus 6. Yeah, that's 10. It's not quite dead. And it is Johnny's turn. 2 of them softened up. One of them Lapoy hit. One of them Bartrell hit a little bit harder.
I'll do 1 attack at the one that Bartrell hit and 2 at the one Lapoy hit, if I can.
Right? Absolutely.
16, 11, and 9.
Oh, only 1 hits. The 16 hits.
For 5 damage.
Hurrah! For 5 points of damage. So the first hit was on which one? Lapoy's?
No, Bartrell's, because he hit harder.
Okay. It's dead. 1 left. 1 left on either end of the bridge. 1 in front of Lapoy and 1 in front of Woodrow. The only 2 bugbears left. Will they run? Let's see. Yes, they are running away.
Good.
You cowards!
Which way? I want to just watch carefully where they run.
They're running right back up the river.
Okay. All right, I want to try something here while we search the bodies. I'd like to see if the water, the clean water that the bridge crosses, is city water. Because and the reason I want to like if that's going to like that's going to be going to like where people get their water from for consuming, and if there's any way to tell that, because what I'd like to do is then furthermore try to find a way to introduce the sewage into it and poison the city.
Could Woodrow find out if it's like natural spring water, or if it's just something being pulled from a lake?
Sure. Roll Woodrow. Roll wisdom, and Johnny roll wisdom. Who was the other one that was wanting to? You, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm the one that wants to poison the city.
Okay. So roll. Both you guys roll wisdom under your wisdom.
I made it.
I have to roll the pluses. 5 is good, so you got it. This water, Woodrow, as far as you can tell, it seems like it's river water. It doesn't look like it's been treated with any chemicals or anything like that. Johnny, did you roll? You rolled a 9, so you made your wisdom. It doesn't look like there's any way to mix the sewer water in with the fresh flowing water, other than like taking buckets of it and dumping it in. But you're not even sure that the river water goes back to the city.
Okay. What did we find on the bugbears or hobgoblins?
Have you guys encountered bugbears before? I don't think you ever have you?
I don't recall. No.
So you killed 6 of them. So you have 60 gold pieces. You also have spears if you would like to use bugbear spears. 6 bugbear spears. If one of you would probably like to use a spear as opposed to a club.
It's probably too big for me.
I think that LaPoy might have some use of it, seeing as he's all shrimp. He's all bones and no muscle.
The monk
I
is probably, a Logitang is just a spear with 2 daggers on each end, so
okay.
probably better with that than a club.
Okay.
Can I have your extra club?
Absolutely.
Am I able to dual wield with clubs?
What are you? You're a paladin?
Yeah.
Sure, you can. Your offhand is usually with a shield. Actually, you're a 2-handed guy. You're a battle hammer guy. So, we'll say you can dual wield at -4 with your offhand.
I'd like to take one of their shields and wear that along my back. I'm not going to wield it as a shield, but I'd like to have it just as inventory.
Yep. Anybody else want a shield?
No, there weren't any daggers or anything, was there?
No.
Actually, hold on. Instead of the club, I'll take the shield and apply it to my because that would help out with my my fighting. Actually,
Absolutely, it would.
Do they have any rope or anything else, mundane on them that might be useful?
Now, just a raiding party.
Clothing or boots?
Probably nothing you guys could wear.
Okay. Can I check to
almost
see?
fit the half orc, but it'd be even too big for him probably.
Can I check to see then if I can follow them to the northeastish?
Sure, you can go up that river.
I'd like to try that. and just to see if, what I can see, and like be careful because I know it is marked with another gray dot, and
You get up, you head up there, and what you see is a huge waterfall. It drops off into the depths. You don't know how far down it goes.
Okay, all right. All right, then I'd like to go back and see. So how is the sewage and the river separated? Is it brick? Is it what's keeping those two waterways separate?
It's kind of like a rock enforcement. It's two different levels really of the cavern system. The river is flowing kind of on a higher level above where the sewer is.
Oh, it is. Okay. Can I use like a spare shield because I don't think all the shields have been used to kind of like wedge it in with some rocks and stuff like that and divert it into the sewage so that hopefully it would then spill over and fall back into the river.
Explain that again to me. I'm
So
trying to visualize what you're trying to do.
I'm basically trying to think of a way to divert some of the river water off so that it falls into the sewage and fills it up, and then the sewage would spill up and over the banks of the river and be back and then kind of fall into the river or flow into the river. It wouldn't really fall; it would be kind of flooding up and then join the flow of the river.
If you diverted the water, river water, you could get it to go down into the sewer, but it's just going to be, it's going to be like adding a cup of water to 55-gallon drum.
Oh, sure, but you know what else is the fun side effect of that is that if I can get that to do that at all, even if it doesn't fall back into the river, which is what I really want it to do, there's a fun side effect here where it might just backfill that entire, east-west passage of sewage and backfill, and that whole area then to the south that starts to flood. And it's not going to flood it completely because there's pitfalls there. I mean, it's going to like that place where I dropped the rock. I mean, it's absolutely not going to flood the whole thing, but until it hits those deadfalls, that area might be flooded up.
Nah,
And
you could try it. I mean, in order to do what you want to do, I think you would actually have to make something like a dam, and you would
okay,
actually have to like dam it up and then get the river water basically flowing over either side of the river banks and a deal down into the sewer. If you could do that, I still don't think you would overflow the sewer because, like I said before, the sewer is about 1.5 to 2 feet high, and the high water marks are like 8 to 9 feet high in the sewer caverns for like
I think
floods
that
and
I think that
rainwater that comes down there.
I think the 8 to 9 feet high was for the river part, not the sewer part.
Oh, it's for the sewer.
Okay,
It's for it's all for the dark back area
okay,
because that's the area you were walking up through, and that's the area that fills up when it floods out when it rains, or when they get storms. The storm drainage part goes down that way, mixes in with the sewer water, and then goes down into the abyss. So I
okay.
mean, you would basically have to dam this thing up, like with probably a 10 to 15 foot high pile of rubble across the entire river, blocking it from continuing down, and then flooding over either side kind of the bridge and going into there. And I still don't think it would be enough
Yeah,
to flood it out.
that would be a that'd be a lot of work. And I mean, I guess that I mean, my character is probably, or at least I am, pissed off enough that I would probably try to mine the stalactites for enough rock to attempt that. but I don't know that that's possible. And then
Man,
I don't want
it
to
would
take up
take
everybody
you
else's time.
days. It would take you days to do that. And you don't have any food. You just have water. And you're very hungry,
Well,
except for
we
the
do have-
liquids that you ate. You
No,
ate
we
some
got the
mushrooms.
mushrooms. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so that is all that you see around here. Let me look at the map myself and see where you guys are. Okay, right there. All right, so already went up to the north, found a waterfall that fell off into the abyss. On the eastern side of the bridge, looks like there are two passageways.
I need a second here. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
One that goes to the north and one that goes to the south, or one that continues to the east. You guys want to take a break for 5 minutes? Get some food or something, or are you guys good to keep going?
I'm good. If everyone else wants to, though, that's cool.
I'm good. I've already finished eating.
Okay. So which way do you guys want to go?
So we're in that the room from the bridge where it separates now. Is that right?
Yep, you can go to the north, or it looks like the other passageway goes up to dry land again.
I vote we go up to the dry land and see what's in there.
Yep.
Okay. You go up there and you come into a cavern. Looks like it's a completely empty cavern. There is a torchlight back in another passageway. It looks like it goes back into a little alcove, and you can see flickering torchlight back in that alcove.
Anything coming from there?
No noises, no sounds, just flickering light. Maybe it's a candle, maybe it's a torch. Can't really tell. And there's also another passageway that continues to the south.
Let's head up to the alcove and just kind of peer in and see if I see anything.
You look in the alcove and you don't see anything except a torch against the wall.
Yeah.
Roll 6-sided for me.
I will do that.
Oh, nice.
Boom.
Yeah, you do notice something, Leuven. You notice a pile of rocks underneath the torch. It seems to be oddly placed or strangely placed. Definitely placed there. Doesn't look like it's naturally occurring.
I will look through those rocks and see what I find.
Okay, you through those rocks, and this is what you find. You find a small chest. It appears to be locked, covered with the rocks. It's about the size of like a chessboard, like a checkers board. It's just maybe 12 inches each way, small chest, but it is locked.
And I don't have anything that I could use as a makeshift lockpick.
Nah, you don't have your thieves' tools with you. You
Can
could probably carry this though, or you could smash it open.
I was gonna say, can I just go ahead and hit it with my club and see what I find, if I can get it?
Sure.
Could
What's
we
your
rip the
strength?
spikes off of the club?
What's your strength?
Strength is 13.
All right, roll below 13. We'll see if you can smash it open.
Yes.
Nice, you smash it open. Ooh, all right. Hold on 1 second. Let's see what's inside.
If we were in the other server, the GM would probably be like, it's a mimic, you just let it loose.
Damn it.
60 gold pieces and something very special I have to roll here. So far, you guys have already found 120 gold pieces down here. Couple spears. Oh, not bad. 2 potions.
Am I able to identify what the potions are?
You cannot. Anybody else want to try?
Can I try?
Woodrow try.
Lapoy, you gonna try?
Yes.
Okay. Roll your. They look like they're the same type of potions. Roll your intelligence.
D20.
Yep.
It's a 10. My intelligence is 14.
These look like they are potions of invulnerability. They are gray, deep gray color. Kind of look like smoggy gravy, like turkey gravy, maybe.
Okay. I tell them that it's potions of invulnerability.
Sweet.
So Leuven
Could
says,
Woodrow
"Hey,
take a closer look? Just to be 100% sure?
sure, go ahead. Roll your wisdom." What's your wisdom?
Wisdom is 17.
Okay. You have no
Intelligence is
idea.
12.
You have no idea.
Look. Yeah, I believe it.
Looks exactly like a potion of invulnerability, says Woodrow. By the way, your wolf and your weasel, off.
You
They
got
went
cut off
back
the
to
last
wherever
part.
they were. Your wolf and your weasel took off. They went back to wherever they came from.
Do I still have my pet?
We should have
Yep.
followed them.
All right. What do you guys want to do next? The only way out of this room, that by the way, that little alcove is a dead end.
I guess we should probably head.
The only way out is you're up on dry land now. It seems like you need to head south.
Whereabouts would we be? Would we have taken over to like the river in the top right? Or the lake looking area?
Yeah, on the map, you are in the little room right above the N in the north on the compass. That's the
Okay.
little alcove room you're in.
Okay, just double checking.
Everybody see where I'm talking about?
Just a second. No.
Look on the map, you see the compass with the N on
Yep.
top of the arrow. You go straight up, and there's a little room off of a
Okay.
room. That's the little alcove room that you were just in.
Oh yeah.
It had the chest in it.
Can I take the torch? I will take the torch.
Hey. Where else do you guys want to go? South? It's really the only way to go.
Let's head on south.
South, you come to a Y or a fork in the road. Heads off. Looks like it goes over to some stairs, possibly over there. Or the other path continues south onto some more caverns. Which way would you guys like to go? You could split up.
That's always a great idea.
Yeah, man.
Nothing ever happened to a party that split up. Split up. Split. Huh?
I say we head down to the south and go for that green dot down there, see what's down there.
I
Okay.
agree.
Yeah, let's do that.
You guys head down. You see a little passageway. It looks like it goes down to a dead end. You continue. You come to a three-way and a little gray dot. What do you see there? I will tell you in a second. Ah, you come to you come to a three-way, and it says, scratched here on the wall in clear modern letters is Vanya, save us from the beasts. A bunch of graffiti on all three directions. Vanya, save us from the beast. Now, you guys know who Vanya is?
No.
Not a clue.
Vanya is the Asians' god. He's kind of the god of the sun and the moon. But most Asians, they worship Vanya. So that's something that's common knowledge that everybody in the world pretty much knows. Save us from the beasts. All three directions. Going to continue down to the other room, though. I heard someone say that before. You're going to continue all the way to the
green
room
dot.
to the farthest south, right?
Yep.
Andrew. Woodrow is going to point to the signs like, well, there's some of your property. There's some of their property if you want to break it.
Is it what type of sign is it? Wooden.
It's graffiti. It's kind of
Oh.
like carved into the wall.
Can it get just?
It says
torch
death,
it?
death, death.
Oh, death.
Don't go this way. Death, this way, death.
How many death?
Andrew,
Only four. Only
Woodrow's
four
going to go
death.
piss on the graffiti. He hasn't gone to the bathroom in a little while.
I was thinking of just putting the torch near it and just smearing it with, fire. So it's dark. Basically. Cover it up. It's not death. No death here.
Okay. Leuven. There.
Yes.
Roll another six-sided.
Oh, you could see it.
Nice. Okay, Leuven. While everybody else is kind of looking around at the graffiti and stuff like that, you notice a glint in the sand. Of course, you bend down to pick it up, right?
I will go and check it out.
You find a gold ring. It looks like it's worth about 10 gold pieces lying on the ground. It is engraved with unknown markings.
Hey, I'm back. Thanks.
Can you tell I was turning the page? It's engraved with unknown markings. You know how to speak Elvish?
I do not. Does it feel magical or anything?
It does not. Letters. The letters on the ring are spell out the word Agluvion. Agluvion. Agluvion.
Does anybody else hear?
Read what?
Yep. What's going on?
What's
What does this ring say?
I'm sorry. How do you spell that again?
Agluvion. A-E-G.
What language is it?
L-U-V-I-O-N. Agluvion. That's the letters that are written on there. It's in some weird language. Who are you going to show? Are you going to show anybody the ring, Leuven? You
Yeah,
showed
I asked
everybody.
if anybody reads Elvish, so
I do.
All right, so you can read
Woodrow shouts out
Elvish.
for taking his piss. Yep, over here.
Okay. Everybody that can read Elvish, roll a percentile die. Now roll a six-sided.
Yay!
Okay. Woodrow and Lepoy both recognize that as Shadow Elf language.
Oh, drow or different breed?
No, there's no drow in this game. They're Shadow Elves, but they're drow. Same thing.
Damn.
Before there were drow, there were Shadow Elves in the game of Dungeons and Dragons.
Good to know.
But the lore for Shadow Elves is basically the same as drow. They live underground. They shoot hand crossbows.
Worship the dark gods.
Worship the dark gods, all that stuff. They once were part of the great elven nation, and during the giants and the dragon wars, they split off the elves because they didn't want to become part of it, and they went underground.
Do I sense
But
any magic on it?
anybody that's elvish knows that, so, or even part elvish. So,
Is it magical?
it
I will use
appears,
detect magic.
it appears to glow a dark purple, which usually connotates an evil magic of some sort.
well, I just put that sucker right on.
To you? Okay.
A curse.
It's what I would do, because yeah.
Because
It's shiny.
you've already been cursed how many times now?
A couple. It's getting pretty.
Well, you're the only one that can seem to find anything, so
Yeah.
that's why you always end up with the stuff.
Has he been cursed like every campaign so far?
Let's see. He found the cursed
Belt.
freaking belt. He found a
I know about
cursed
the belt.
The lamp.
He had the cursed lamp, and now you got this ring, but you don't know if it's cursed or not.
Which
So
probably it is.
Nothing terrible seems to happen to you, Leuven. But make sure you mark it on your character sheet. You guys got to make sure you're marking up your character sheets with all the stuff that you're finding. I think we found spears, shields, 120 gold pieces split amongst each of you. Now we found this ring. And 2 potions. By the way, who's got the potions?
He has.
I have those at the moment.
You have both of them?
Yeah, I tossed one to Lepoy because
Oh.
he probably needs it, down here when we're unarmored. A little more than me.
Yay!
Okay. All right. So that's all you find at this kind of 3-way intersection. Now you're going to head south. Yes, you head south.
Wait. I need to look at the map.
You get down to the dead end down there where the green dot is. This is what you find. You find a horribly mutilated corpse. It's human or possibly humanoid, you can't really tell. for sure because of the state of decay it's in. It's sprawled out here, rotting and bloated. It lies face down in a small, stagnant pool.
Woodrow's gonna say, "Don't drink the water."
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
I ask the body if it's okay. You okay, buddy?
You don't get any answer.
But I would be surprised if I got an answer.
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Just chilling.
You guys want to search it?
Woodrow's just gonna poke
Yeah.
the water with a stick.
We will see
like
what
club.
he has on him.
Okay, poke it with a stick. It kind of bobs up and down in the stagnant water. Smells really bad.
Would Woodrow be able to roll him over to see if there's any wounds on him?
Okay, you roll him over. Can't really tell. Doesn't look like it does. But on the body, you can easily find a silver dagger.
I toss that to the side.
Okay. 3 lucens and 4 asteri. Those are Z.T.I.A.I money.
Tied to currency, yeah.
Lucens are gold piece, and asteries are the equivalent of like 10 gold pieces.
So basically, probably.
So basically, 43 gold pieces more.
Out of character, do we know about the half coin that Yoda found?
No.
Do you know about what?
The
That
first
coin that.
Yeah, I showed all you guys when I picked it up. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did.
I'll toss them one of each and ask if they match up.
Oh no! You're talking about the big round disc.
Yeah, like the half thing.
Yes, that's something else that's on the body, not the lucens and not the asteri, but you find another gold and silverish mixed half coin. It's like the size of a coaster. It's the other. It looks like it's the other half. When you put them together, it makes one full round coin. And you can see the full head. And on the back side, you see it is kind of a building with 8 columns. And
it looks like the Colosseum, I'm guessing.
No, it doesn't look like the Colosseum. It looks more like the front of a building or something. It's like 8 big columns going up. Then on the other side of the coin, when you put the two pieces together, it's the head of something. Maybe it's the emperor. Maybe it's maybe it's the mayor. You don't know the person.
Okay.
And you have a silver dagger. Leuven, you want that dagger?
Yeah.
Woodrow's tossing it on shore, going, "Get that fucking thing away from me." Me and Metal just don't get along.
Metal phobic.
I'll pick that one up then.
Hey. Mark on your sheet everything that you guys are taking. Whatever it is.
I can't. So can somebody take the money?
I would just leave
You
it.
can take money. You can take money. You just can't wield armor.
No, I'm on my cell phone. I can't edit my sheet.
Oh, okay. You don't have it printed out? Just write it on a piece of paper. If you can. Just grab a regular piece of paper and write stuff down. At the end of the night, you're going to have to message me. Otherwise, your character sheet won't get updated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I will attempt to find it again.
All right. So that is a dead end. Where would you guys like to go next?
I'll probably head up toward the last green dot, I'd say.
Okay. You head back up. You go. Do you want to go to the green dot by going to the left and going around, or back up the way you came?
Wait,
Say
what?
left and around. See if there's
I'm pretty sure we found that stuff on the gray. We gotta keep going over to the green.
I do have a question. Do we
Okay.
want to check out the gray dot up next to the stairs that are next to the river, in between the winding stairs and the river? You see that gray dot?
Well, there's that staircase and the other staircase. If we head toward the green dot, then we can go up and we can try and get either of those staircases.
Yeah. Well. I think the middle staircase is basically the way out. It just looks like that.
Might be right.
Probably one of them.
So you're going to head off to the left? Head off to the left. You see some passageways that look like they go down to the south. I want to go that way. And you head up into a little alcove room. It is entirely, the floor is entirely covered with sand.
Okay. Dig a little.
1 second. Let me read here. Okay. At the very back edge of this room, it's also a dead end room, kind of where the green dot is. You see a skeleton. Looks like it was dressed in some kind of leather armor.
Okay.
It has no weapons on it. And around its neck, you find a very large key, skeleton key.
Oh, I feel it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, is it gonna move?
You guys approach
Black with
it.
a club.
Poke it.
Hey, you poke it.
I want to poke it.
You poke it, nothing happens.
I want to
I'll
smash
take the
its
key.
skull.
You smash the skull with your club, shatters into a million pieces. Doesn't move, it's just laying there.
I ask it,
I'll
is
just
it
take the
okay?
key. I take the key.
You just take the key.
Okay, you grab the key.
And let's move on.
Okay. Nothing else in this small cavern from what you can tell.
Can I dig around it? Just if it's sand and just
You dig around it. Yeah, the sand moves away pretty easily. You don't see anything. Doesn't have any weapons. Doesn't look like it has any magic or money on it.
okay.
Just a
Woodrow's gonna check
skeleton with
the.
a skeleton key.
Is there any markings on the walls, like a last will or anything?
Nope.
Can we inspect the bones?
You just smash the head.
They're well, the rest of the skeleton.
that's
Yeah,
just a
you can
skull.
look at the bones. They're kind of yellowish, and they look like they're very old, and they've been here for a long, long time.
Let's go to the second stairway, just to be sure, before going to the main one. E.
I don't know which one is the main one and which one is the secondary one. Which one are you talking about?
The main one is in this middle, and the second one is right on the right side of it, closer to the river.
Okay. Close to the okay. Okay, so you guys are heading up to the middle area. Okay. You pass a passageway off to your left. Do you want to go down there? It's you can hear some noises coming from down there.
Is that the one where it looks like where it's going to be to the door?
Oh, the opposite way from the door. Exact opposite way from the door to the south. You hear some noises coming from down there.
Oh, okay.
Sounds kind of like screeching.
I'm not interested in that, to be honest. Anyone else interested?
Come on, screeching is always good.
Are they screaming? Are they...
Hey, that's not screeching.
Say we head toward the door.
Okay, Leuven says head towards the door. What do you guys say?
I really want to go to those stairs.
Sure.
I'm just interested. What could be there?
Everybody agree?
Yeah, I'll go with Leuven.
Lapoy, are you going to go out by yourself?
Apparently not. I'm not.
If Leuven's going some other way, I'll go with him.
Said he's not. You guys are all going to the door. All right. And that is what you come up to. You come up to carved out limestone tunnel. You're not in a cavern anymore for about 20 feet. You go along. It looks like it's finely carved out marble. And you come to a large stone door. It has a keyhole in it, directly in the center.
I think I know what we need to do.
Smash the door down.
Hit the door. Guess we'll, whoever has the key, we can go ahead and try it.
I've had the key. I want to just try it first and make sure it's actually locked.
It is locked. As much as you can tell, you can't open it.
Okay.
You put the key in?
No, I'm going to hand the key over to one of them, and then I'm going to try to sneak.
Who you hand the key to?
Oh, Leuven. And then I'll...
Guinea pig.
He'll try anything.
Guinea pig.
So far, Leuven's been covered in shit.
And then I'm going to try to sneak down to the other passage and check that out. The one Lapoy was interested in.
Okay, you going to do the key first or go on the other passage?
I handed the key over to them, and then I'm going to the other passage.
I'm going with them.
Okay.
I'll stay here so he doesn't get ganked.
Okay.
He's gonna be fine. What are you talking about?
If they're going, if they want, I will. I'll unlock the door and make. I'll see if it matches.
And
I'm
I'm actually going to invite Lapoy to not follow me because I don't think he has any chance to move silently.
Wait, really? Do you really think there's something there?
Well, there's, the thing is, I have a small chance of being able to check it out undetected. You have no chance.
Okay.
Good point. You can always come back and tell you what's there.
I'm gonna give him Mickey.
If you're going to follow me, I'm not going.
No, I'm giving you Mickey.
Is what it comes down to. Okay.
Okay, what's your move silent percentage?
40%.
Okay, go ahead and roll. I assume you're going to try to hide in shadows and move silently as you go through the next little bits of the cavern.
Yeah. And then you want a separate one for hide?
I guess I can convert that to a percentile. 30 is a 15. 5%. That's a 15%. Yeah. You said you had a 40. Yeah. Okay, so you're doing good.
Okay.
You think you're doing
hide
good?
Is 20. Hide is 28%. Bingo.
Yeah, good. So that's a 10. So that's good. That's 10%. All right. So you are moving silently and hiding, and you walk along the edge of the passageway. Ahead, you can hear some gnawing noises, like some nibbling or gnawing, crunching noises. Continue to move quietly through the sand, and I'm assuming you don't have a torch with you.
Right.
You're a human,
Yeah.
correct? So you're kind of just going along the edge of the wall. You sense some creature in the room, but you can't tell what it is. You don't know if it can see you or not. It seems to be eating something and crunching on something, maybe bones.
Okay.
You can't see anything in the room because you don't have any dark vision or anything like that.
Right.
You're just following the edge of the wall. I'm assuming you're following the northern wall. You go past the area where the little gray dot is, and then the gnawing and gnashing gets quieter and quieter until it kind of disappears. And you follow that passageway up. You come to a set of stairs that go down, 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 hop off very rapidly. Mulgar's heading out. All right, buddy. Hey, sorry I couldn't get more game in with you tonight, brother.
It's all good, man. I'll see you guys next week.
All right.
All right, dude. Take care.
See you.
You keep going down. That's what sucks is when the party gets separated.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to switch back and forth, man. But oh well. It was the only one that showed up on that was on the ship, though. But yeah, you go down, 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 and then it comes out into a little opening, and there's a drop off that just falls into an abyss.
Okay.
You come to an edge. You can't really see because, like you said, you don't have a torch, but you feel the drop off with your hand, and you don't see any way that you can get across it. So, sounds like a very large cavern, I guess is what it would sound like. But you don't feel any floor or bridge or anything in front of you, so.
All right. I guess there's nothing for it then. I have to try to get back.
Hey, you head back. Same thing, follow the edge of the wall. Get down around the area where the little gray dot is in that big room there. You hear more gnashing and gnawing. Something in there is eating. You can't see what it is. Sounds like it's pretty big, but you don't touch it or rub up against it or anything like that. So.
Good.
And then you get back to the area where everybody with the torches is and the door.
All right. I'll just let them know what I found. It was sound like there's some area there where there's some big critter eating something, crunching up its bones. Followed that along. I was able to reach what I'm pretty sure is a dead end, and so I don't think there's anything further there. So now we know.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
So does the key work?
Key works. You don't have to do anything when you put the key in. The door kind of slides straight backwards, and it opens up into a 20 by 20 carved out marble room with nothing in it. And you see a staircase that appears to be going up.
Well, let's head on that way.
I'm going to hang back.
Woodrow's gonna take the initiative and kind of just draw his club and kind of just slowly step in.
Hey, you enter into the room, and it's a regular old room.
Can I
Nothing
see?
in it.
Because I have dim light vision. That's all I really got. I don't have dark vision.
You have the torches in there with you. You're one of the ones that was carrying the torches, right? It was Lapoy and who else? Who else was carrying a torch? Lapoy and Woodrow, right?
Johnny was, but he would have had to drop it to go do that search.
Oh, okay. Well, Lapoy has a torch, so you can see in the 20 by 20 room. Are you talking about looking up the stairs?
No, I was just looking around the room.
There's nothing in there. White marble, polished clean. The floor is clean. The walls are clean. Absolutely nothing. No furniture. No nothing in there.
This is odd.
Yeah, it just looks like kind of an entrance room, or like maybe where you would like kill people and it'd be easy to like clean up their blood. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was about to say, do I smell any blood?
No.
Is there any
You
doors
smell
out here?
bleach.
Safe.
You smell bleach. No, I'm just kidding.
It seems like we have Dexter here.
A carpet, some
Okay,
duct tape.
so the only way out of that room is the stairs going up. You're gonna head up the stairs, guys.
Let's head on up.
Yeah.
Up the
We're
stairs.
just gonna
All right.
tell the party it seems safe and might as well come on in. Up the stairs.
You go up the stairs. You come to a landing, and then there's another set of stairs going north, going up even more. Another 20 feet. Stairs are very steep at this point.
Okay.
At the top of the stairs, there's another landing and another set of stairs going up again. Going up, trot, trot.
Yay.
Up, there's another landing and it heads back down to the south. And you see another set of stairs, a landing, and another set of stairs. You can just barely see at the top of those stairs, there appears to be another door.
Fucking stairs, Jesus Christ.
And the door is locked.
Well, when you get to the top of the second landing, you hear a grinding sound behind you and below you, like a
It's probably
stone grinding against stone.
probably the stone door closing behind us.
And then when you get to the top, you see another door, a stone door, with a little itty bitty window in it. And the window slides open.
Ooh.
And it says, "You have done well, initiates."
Puts a bat for the window.
Did you guys bring, did you guys bring your did you bring your shackles with you all the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you still have your shackles?
Yep.
Okay, so
Going to guess so.
Should we put this back on us?
Yeah.
I asked the window.
So the guy on the other side says, you all need to shackle yourselves up again and drop your weapons at the bottom of the first landing. You can leave your armor on if you want to. You can leave your sandals on. But you need to leave all the weapons down at the first landing and shackle yourselves up.
Nah. I go back.
Okay.
You're not going to shackle. You're not going to shackle yourself up.
I'm not having this. I'm not having this.
What else?
Come and get me.
Like,
Come
you want
and
us to
get
walk
me.
all the way back
Come
down
and
the
get me.
stairs.
They're not gonna
Okay,
come and get you.
You
They're
go
gonna
all
let
the
you
way
die.
back down the. You go all the way back down the stairs,
Yep.
and the stone door at the bottom of the stairs is closed.
That's okay. I'll wait
There's
there.
no way out.
Woodrow's just gonna whip the club at the wall and start hiking back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke the club through the window.
I think we should all go back down to the bottom of the stairs. They can come down and get us. We have weapons and armor now.
They're not
Come
gonna
and
come
get us.
down and get us. There's no
Then they
chance.
don't have
They're gonna
to.
wait for us to starve to death.
Then then that's fine.
No, dying stupidly is not fine.
We would be in
That's
a.
not. No, they. I mean, because we'll stop. We'll stop their operation for at least that long.
And that's gonna prove a point.
I'm not having this. I promise you, I'm not having this.
Mr. Blind
Can I
is going to
club
be
him?
a union leader. He should be a union leader.
Can I club
promise
him?
We're on strike.
There's you can't you I don't even waste your breath. You can't convince me. There's no merit. There's no logical reason.
There is
to
a
give in to
logical
tyranny.
reason. Our stuff is up there.
No
Our stuff is
bullshit.
up there.
Our lives are down here. I'm not doing
In
it.
the darkness, the torches is gonna
And
run
I
out.
will wait in the dark. I implore you, don't
And
waste
eat
your
what?
effort. You don't have to follow me, but I'm not doing this.
And what are you gonna
Okay.
eat?
I have mushrooms.
For
He's got
how long?
mushrooms.
Say the first time I've been locked up, there's gonna be better spots than this.
So you guys are trapped in a 2-room on each end. About I guess 100 feet of stairs in between.
Yeah.
From the top room to the bottom room. And they're just waiting. If you come up with your shackles on, they're just waiting for you. They're not going to open the door.
Shackles and go up there. I
I'll
give
go ahead
up.
and put my shackles on.
So you see the little door open. Where's the rest of you?
He's waiting
Woodrow
for you
will
down
be
there.
like slumping behind, fucking tired as hell.
Did you put your shackles on, Woodrow?
Yes, I put them on after I whiffed the club at the wall down at the bottom.
Okay. What about Bertrell? He's not here, so he's gonna put his on. Johnny is not. Johnny is going on strike. He is not gonna do it.
I know my rights.
He's gonna
I will use all his
for his right.
I will use all his discarded weapons and actually I have the fucking manacles. So how about this? I just don't give them back to you guys.
Okay.
Now you're gonna have to fight for your right to be in prison.
I have a 40-foot chain. I might need that.
I'm gonna let you guys figure out what you do amongst yourselves. I've given you all the information you need. I'll let you guys role play whatever you want to do until you figure it out.
Can I go upstairs and tell the guys that I can't get my chains because one of the party members is deciding not to give us one and striking?
You guys have to figure this out amongst yourselves.
I go up there and
With
say I
the
lost mine.
ensnare spell. Yeah, with the ensnare spell, can we like break them off and drag his ass up there like that, or is he to remain stationary?
You can try to ensnare Johnny, sure.
You can knock him out.
Johnny,
It'll make him completely immovable. He does get a strength save though, so.
Yep.
I really don't think we should fight our own party members.
I want to eat actual food. I had some good stuff before I got down in here, so all the mushrooms and shit just don't taste the same.
While they're deciding on what they're going to do, I'm going to use the weapons that they've given up and try to break against, just chip away at the door.
Which door? The top door or the bottom door?
The bottom door.
The bottom door? Okay, yeah, it's just hard
I don't think I
granite,
can crit on spells.
hard stone. You're just chipping away at it. Not really getting too much done. You're mostly bending your spear heads and stuff like that.
And the clubs.
And the clubs.
And clubs.
I critted on even though rolling and snare, I don't think it really counts.
Okay, now what? gonna try to ensnare him while he's doing that?
Yeah, I forgot spells don't. I do. Do I have to roll for spells? Because I critted.
No, you don't have to roll. You just cast it. All right. If you cast that, all right, Johnny, you need to roll your strength. You feel some vines and crazy things coming up from the ground and trapping your legs and your arms. What's your strength?
If I add my modifier, I get a 15 because my strength is 14.
What'd you roll? 14?
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
So you are not trapped. If you had your multiplier, you rolled a 13
Oh, okay.
It's -1 then.
because you want to go down to be better. Yeah.
Okay, let's break down the door.
So did he did not get entangled, or did he?
He did
He
not.
did not.
He did not. No, not
Well,
entangled.
I will toss him that potion of invulnerability, and I'll just go up and knock on the door, the top one, see if a guard
Okay.
answers me.
Okay.
Good luck,
Thing
sir.
slides open.
I need a shackle for me. We miscounted. I don't have one.
Door shuts.
Woodrow's just gonna head up there in shackles. Well, I guess with drop the spell, just let him wilt away. There's some
You
food
want-
for you. Good luck.
Johnny won't give you the shackles, will he?
No.
No, I might. It's all pitfalls and stuff down here. If I ever get through this damn door, I'm gonna need all the chain and rope and cordage that I can find.
How about we just head up top, tell him he died, and then when
Where's
they
the
collect
shackles?
us, he's at least free to roam around.
They need the shackles. That's the problem. They're not even gonna.
They're not going to open the door unless you guys are shackled. You guys already freaking headbutted them and did all that other shit. They're not going to want to go through that again.
I mean, the only now thing is either we kill our party member and get the shackles or knock him out, hopefully, or we knock down the door.
I vote for knock down the door.
Okay.
Because
Guys,
the more that you knuckle over and you give them and you don't resist and you give them what they want, the more that this would just encourage them that we are easy prey for whatever sick shit that they captured us for in the first place.
We are captured to
Sure,
fight in the
sure.
arena. That's
There
what...
is no. I'm telling you, there's no ethical reason to be a simple target, simple prey.
Okay, but
Well, at the moment,
We
the
act as
harder we
simple
resist,
targets.
the harder they
Once we get
come
out, we
on
burn
us.
down this fucking place.
So
That was the plan.
it is better to find a good opportunity and not just be a constant pain, because otherwise they're going to pay that much more attention to us at all times. If we take a step back and then wait for a good opportunity,
You make a fine point, but the thing is that I can't know the unknowable. I can't know what I can't know what provisions they have. You know, the thing is, every step of the way, we talked about how we were going to we were promised we were going to be met with trainers. That was going to be the first thing that was going to happen to us whenever we got
training
ourselves. What happened instead was that they sent a fucking company of guards into our 8x12 cell and press ganged us right into a bunch of chains.
Because they were expecting
Because they probably heard us planning on murdering the people who came in here.
Oh, bullshit. The Solid Stone. No, fuck that. Fuck that 9 Ways to Sunday. Because the thing is that we were told that these were stone walls and that was an iron door. Steel door. Steel door. They didn't hear shit. They didn't hear a fucking thing.
Okay.
They probably had a guy sit outside the door.
What happened is that we tried to plan and it didn't happen. We had no opportunity for that to happen. We got thrown into another room that we had locked. They locked a door behind us. Again, railroaded. No fucking way. No option. The only way to win this is to not play it. They do this all the time. They run demi-humans through this thing all the time.
You got a point.
Okay.
He's got a definite point.
Okay. But where on the map do you see another exit?
I don't, but I'm gonna fucking find it because I know, I promise you, I guarantee it's not that way.
I mean, the only hope that we
You're
have
gonna
is
go that way, and you're gonna get chained. You're gonna be chained up again, and you know what you're gonna do? Exactly what the fuck they tell you to. You're not gonna have an alternative.
I agree with you. I'm just saying the only possible way out is maybe following the river.
Bullshit. With respect,
The only
I like
possible way
you.
out is probably the sewers. You want to smell like shit again?
I like you, but I don't buy that at all. Because the thing is that we don't know the other way. We haven't forced the other way. We stumbled into this opportunity.
Woodrow's gonna go over to the I can't remember the rogue's name.
There's a top room and a bottom room. Top room has a sliding door that has the guards on the other side, and the bottom room is the big, thick stone door that you guys came through, like 4 to 6 feet thick of solid stone.
I go down to the bottom room and just ask him, can I get a club and start beating on the door?
Absolutely. Here you go.
Thank you. I start beating on the door.
Everybody's down at the bottom now?
Yes, I believe.
Okay. So you guys pound away on the door for about probably an hour, maybe 2. And you can hear some hissing.
Are they gonna put us to sleep
Is
with
that on
gas?
the other side of the door?
We're not putting on a very good show for the audience right now. They're gonna. The boos are coming next.
The boo.
You can
gas?
see some gray gas starting to float down the staircases. You're not sure where it's coming from.
There you go, railroad.
Well, we're either gonna die.
Next stop, Auschwitz.
Or
Next
wait, drink a potion. See what they potions do. You might as well find those.
It's a gray gas and a gray potion. Do you really think it's a smart idea?
It's the only option we have. You said they're potions of vulnerability. Who knows? Maybe I can spin into the gas.
Yeah.
Okay, after about 10 minutes, the entire stairway is completely filled with gas and is starting to come down into the bottom room. And it's filling about the top 2 feet of this room, coming down on top of you guys now.
Can I try to climb the wall to get up above it?
Well, it's coming down from above, so going up is going to be going into it.
Yeah, if
you know what I'm saying?
If you climb,
unless it fills the entire volume of the cavern.
So no, it's not at the bottom. The gas is not on the bottom.
The gas is on the top, coming down the stairs to you.
Right, but I'm at the bottom of the stairs.
Right, so if you climb up, you're going to climb up into the gas.
Not climb the stairs, climb the wall.
It's heavy. It's heavier. It's lighter. Sorry, it's lighter than air, and the gas is displacing the air, so it's coming from the top down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming from the top down. Everything above you is filled with gas already. It's 2 feet into the ceiling.
I'm gonna grab one of the potions and just chug it. See what it does.
Who wants the other one? I have it. Wait. How do you have a potion?
I don't think we have bags, or do we?
Yeah, everybody was given a sack as part of your equipment, I think.
Oh,
a
okay.
sack, leather armor, sandals, and a club.
Okay, Woodrow's gonna go. Give me one of the potions. At least before I die, I want to at least drink something.
You drink one of the potions of invulnerability.
Who gives him a potion?
Well, did he take it or did he?
He didn't. I think no. It was me and.
Leuven.
Leuven, yeah.
Yeah, so you can't just snatch it. You don't know where they got it.
Well, I tossed mine to Johnny when I was before I went and knocked on that door up there because I was
Yeah.
trying to get out and I was leaving it for him to.
Yeah, so Woodrow, you can't do that. You can drink some water from your water skin.
Give me the damn potion.
I'll drink the potion that Bartrell gave me.
Okay.
Dick.
Feels good. You feel good, Johnny.
Do you really
Do I
want
heal
the other
any
potion?
damage?
Nope. And after about another 10 minutes, everybody slowly fades off to sleep. Nighty night.
Choo choo.
Nighty night. Nighty night.
Okay.
And of course, when you wake up, guess where you are?
Let me guess. Back in our cell.
Yep, back in your cell.
Yep. No armor,
What?
no equipment, and chain.
No. You still have your leather armor, your sandals. You don't have any weapons on you.
Do I have the potion? It was on me. I didn't drink it.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. You actually have all of your gold still that you got from being in the cavern.
Okay.
And but you have everything that you got down the cavern, the ring, gold, all that. You just don't have any weapons on you. Okay. And then of course you hear a voice again. Now this time, since you guys decided to be such unruly guests, not only are you shackled, you are shackled to the walls. Your hands and your feet both shackled to the walls. So there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you? Yeah, 6 of you shackled to the walls.
Well,
I
I
wanted to
went
play
through a lot of
nice.
effort here to get some art.
Yeah.
I'm fucking pretty. I'm on display.
How does Johnny still feel good from the potion?
No, that was like, you guys slept for probably like 6 hours.
It was probably just zombie juice.
Okay. So, this is the voice. This is what you hear. You have done well, initiates.
Fuck off.
You
Fuck
are
you.
hereby
Fuck you.
inducted into the ranks of the Colosseum Gladiators.
So is your mom.
You may have heard of the Order of the Sands, a group that protects the rights and interests of gladiators here in the capital. The Order has a secret higher purpose, the protection of Z.T.I.A.I City from the beasts down below. The purpose has been a secret from the beginning. It keeps a peace, an unspoken truth by which neither we of the surface nor they of the depths will invade the other. Our emperor, Thincall,
He's a
was
pussy.
himself a gladiator, and he knew the secret and has kept it all of his years on the throne. In the past, not all gladiators here have been initiated. It was not necessary. But as of late, there's been increasing trouble from below, and we do not know the cause of these troubling things. We know only that we must muster every resource to uphold our duty and keep our silence. And that's it.
So the first thing that we should
So
do.
these guys are gladiators themselves. So they went through everything that you went through. But they are still kind of keeping you guys shackled because you obviously don't want to be gladiators like them.
Oh, I wonder why.
So he
Woodrow's
says,
gonna show. Can I get my pipe back?
Can
"Oh,
I
you
get,
have your
important.
pipe.
can I get
Your
my
pipe's on the
books
ship.
back?
Your pipe is on the ship, Woodrow.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, you don't have it with you, but you didn't lose it. It's on the ship."
Can I yell
Okay,
at them and asking them for my books because I'm not really a good fighter?
No. So they also, in addition, they say tomorrow will be your first test in the arena. You have proven yourself in the depths below, but tomorrow you will prove yourself to the public.
And okay, so if we do tell
Any-
the public
any
that
hints on
the
what we're gonna fight?
dangers underneath the Colosseum, that's okay, right?
Say that again.
So if we do tell the public during our presentation there in the Colosseum about all of the good things underneath the Colosseum, is that okay?
You can do that. Yeah, it's going to be up to you tomorrow.
Oh.
All right. So that's where we're going to stop for tonight, guys.
All right.
Choo choo.
Excellent. So wait, do I or do I not have that potion? Because I wasn't sure if I was able to give it to Johnny or not.
John, you gave it to Johnny, and I drank it.
Okay, that's
Johnny
what,
drank it.
That's what I thought. That's why I crossed it off. I just wanted.
And
There's one out there. Somebody has one out there still.
I have a potion.
Okay. Hold on to that. It could be useful in the arena.
Yeah, when I start
I
dying.
was about to say, can you give us a hint on what it is?
Yeah, I told you it was a potion of invulnerability.
Yeah. You don't believe me?
I told you that's what it was. Lapoy looked at it with his expert knowledge and decided that's what it was.
And I didn't believe myself.
So everybody send me a note with all of the stuff that you have on your character sheet, all your armor, everything that you got, how much gold you got.
So this is the
Also,
end of the episode.
send me a note as to what weapon you might want to use in the arena.
A magic book.
Oh, they're not going to give you a magic book.
They'll give you a book, but it'll just be the history on their kind. Fight with knowledge, friend.
They give you a book about 3 Little Pigs.